In this video, I'm going to share with you a very simple method you can use to change anyone or any circumstance. Like maybe your specific person said something you don't like to hear, you can change anyone's mind, by the way. Or maybe you are currently living in a reality where you don't have the money you desire to have. Everything can be changed. Because I've done that, so I believe you can do it too. But before we get into the method, if you're new to my channel, my name is Kaisa, and here we are focused on making manifesting a lifestyle. So if you're ready to transform your life, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell sign to be notified whenever I post new weekly videos. But now let's get into the method of changing anyone's mind or changing any circumstance. So the first thing I want you to do when you are in that situation, in that scene where you are experiencing the thing you don't want to have, or the thing you don't already have, you're experiencing that lack, or you're experiencing that triggering moment, like you don't want to hear those words from your specific person, or you don't want to lack that money you want to have. So the first thing I want you to do in that situation is try not to react. And actually don't react. Please don't react to it. Because when you're reacting to a situation, whatever situation it may be, in this case an unpleasant situation, so if you react to it, you're basically approving it. Like, yeah, like I see this is happening, it's true, and that's why I'm getting triggered, I'm getting angry at it because I feel like I cannot change it, and I accept that it's there. If you get triggered, you believe it to be true, you believe it to be the reality, and that's why you get angry. You let it get to you. But if this situation is already in the past, like it happened some time ago, maybe yesterday or last week, and you get so triggered and you reacted very bad, don't worry, it's okay, it happens. It's not too late, you haven't ruined anything. But basically the first step is not to react. And if you find yourself like, okay, I reacted so badly, I was so triggered, it's okay. Don't start reacting to that. Don't start blaming yourself like, oh, I should have said this, or I shouldn't have said that. Because that is not going to help you at all. So the key how you can change anyone or any situation, any circumstance, is to start seeing it differently. Start seeing it as if it happened the way you want it to happen, or it is going to happen exactly the way you want it to go. Because when you're thinking about something which didn't go your way, or if you're getting triggered by that, like I said before, you are approving it. You're saying it's true and you're accepting that. But if you can ignore that current reality, this unpleasant reality, maybe your specific person said something not so nice to you. Maybe they said like, I never want to see you again. Let's say they said that to you. Try to keep calm and relax and tell yourself that that doesn't mean anything, because like I don't need to react because I know everyone is me pushed out, and I can change anyone's mind, I can change any circumstance. So I don't need to react. This is just some old manifestation. Because your current reality is nothing more but a manifestation of your previous thoughts and beliefs. So you don't need to react to it, because if you react to it, you are basically ordering more energies and situations like that into your life. And you don't want that, right? Like you want to get from that point A to the point B. Like currently you are there where you don't already have what you want, but you want to get to that point B where you have everything you could think of, and your specific person is thinking in a certain way and behaving in a certain way, and you are having like all these things you want to have. So stop reacting and start seeing the new reality in your mind. Start reviewing it in your mind. Like, oh, like your specific person is this way, they are thinking this way, they are starting to behave this way, they are treating me in this way. Like start playing out those new scenes in your mind, those new stories. What would you like your specific person to be like? Ask yourself that question. And then start imagining, then start seeing them already being that person who you want them to be. Treating you in the way you want them to treat you, in a way that you deserve them to treat you. And one very important thing to consider is that what I've noticed in my own manifesting journey is that people will treat you the way you treat yourself. So let's say, for example, you want your specific person to understand your feelings and you want to change them. You first need to start showing up for yourself. You first need to be that person to yourself who is understanding your feelings, who is accepting your feelings. You see, if you're ignoring that part of yourself, you're basically abandoning yourself, you're not showing up for yourself. Guess what's going to happen in the outer reality? It's going to be repeated, like your specific person is going to treat you in the same way. So the process is very simple. Just stop reacting, start ignoring the current reality where you don't have what you want, start playing out the new reality in your mind, because you can do it. Just know who you are. You are the creator of your reality. Your thoughts and feelings create. That's a fact. That's it. When you are able to step into that powerful state of being and that feeling like, you know what? I don't care they said this. Or I don't care that I don't have the money today. Because I know it's coming to me. Things are changing. This is just like a transitioning period. It's gonna take a few moments probably. I don't care because I know what I want is on its way. With practice, when you're able to get to this kind of a confidence and this kind of a mood, your reality is going to change. And if you're very desperate, if you're like trying to manifest something like so hard, you're trying to change this person. By the way, don't try to change them on this physical level, this physical reality. Like, don't try to tell them something. Don't try to verbally change them or convince them. Do this work energetically, just like I explained before. Just start seeing them in a different way and they are going to change. So if you're very desperate, trying to manifest, there is so much resistance, like you're choking the energy, and it might be that your manifestation is not coming your way if you are in that kind of state of being. And it's okay. Just keep practicing. I used to be like that. Even nowadays, I'm still like that. But the more confidence I am gaining in the fact that I am the creator of my reality, and the more I see how my thoughts create, the more trust I build in this process. And a lot of times, when I look back, let's say I read my journal or something, some like scripting that I did. It's only when I look backwards, I can see that things happened. Because that's when I have fully let go. But if I'm like, I write it in my journal today that I want my, no, I don't want, don't write it in a way like I want this to happen, but write it as if it's already happening. Like if I write today that my specific person is this way, and then the very next moment I'm checking them out if they are that way or not. That's not going to change it at all, because there is the lack and there is the doubt, like you don't believe like it's going to work. And a lot of times when I'm scripting, I'm doing my work, and then at some point I just feel like naturally letting go of that, like I don't need to do that work anymore. I don't need to concentrate it so much every single day. And then after maybe a few weeks or a few months, I go back to that journal and I see like, oh, I actually ordered this. I actually wrote it down and it happened. And that is the moment, like, I just see that there was no resistance. And that is truly the moment when I learned that it's it's all about that confidence which you start building up when you see how this process works. It can be very difficult for you when you are feeling desperate, but please just keep going. Don't give up, because things are going to change. Even if you don't believe in it at the beginning, if you keep practicing and practicing, things are going to start changing for you. I promise. I think this is enough for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this one, please give it a like and comment below from where you're watching. Would be interesting to know. And I will see you in the next video, so bye for now.